3-0 win for Manchester City, coupled with Leicester's 3-1 victory early on against Liverpool in a game which Liverpool were leading by 1-0 until 3 goals in 7 minutes for Leicester means that Jurgen Klopp conceded that Liverpool can't win the title this season. Crystal Palace beaten 3-0 at home by Burnley. It's a Burnley side who'd only scored 2 Premier League goals away from home in their last 9 games. However, they put 3 past Palace. Brighton against Aston Villa still to come, and you can see highlights from all of today's Premier League games on the Sky Sports app, on the website, and on the Sky Sports Football YouTube channel. You can do that for free and without signing in. So it means that Manchester City are 7 points clear of Leicester at the top of the table, and City have a game in hand over the team in second place, with Manchester United due to play tomorrow. For Tottenham, they stay 4 points adrift of the top 4. We will have time to reflect on Manchester City's win over Tottenham at the Etihad this evening. Well, he said it's not over yet. We'll return to that question. But let's start by talking about the penalty and the incident that led up to it as well, Micah, because Rodri said that he ignored Ederson's advice, and we'll come to that when we see it. But look, the penalty incident itself, was it a penalty?
Yeah, I think it was clumsy from Højbjerg there. He just catches the back of Gundogan. Fantastic run in the box. In a slowed down motion, actually it looks, you just see Gundogan actually stands on Højbjerg first, but it's still a clumsy challenge. So I do think it was a penalty.
So this is Ederson going up the pitch to pass on a message through Bernardo Silva to Rodri to give him the advice that he subsequently ignored. He
ignored it, and it wasn't the greatest penalty. But
maybe you should have taken it. Maybe you should have taken the advice.
It's the way he strokes it here. Just think Lloris will be disappointed with that. You know, he's normally a quality shot stopper, and he just doesn't get enough with a palm. But yeah, he'll do great for his confidence, Rodri. He really played a good game today, because I've been critical of him in what he brings to this Manchester City team, and they've got so much stars in front of them. But he knits it together. He's found a position perfect for what he needs, with Cancelo running down the other side and going a little bit more advanced. He's the one who just stands there, protects and mops up, so fair play to him.
Yeah, you've got the likes of Gundogan getting forward in ridiculous numbers for him. I mean, he's just having such a great season, but were Spurs architects their own downfall here?
A little passive all game, really, Kelly. I think that this is a side that's too easy to play against right now. Early in the season, Tottenham were making challenges so difficult to play against. Look, it's always difficult with this City side because they move the ball so quickly. They want you to dive into tackles. But Sissoko, very much like Højbjerg in the first half, has got to follow that run. But Gundogan, take nothing away from him. He's in such good form, he's full of confidence. He's getting numbers right now that I didn't think he'd have. But I think it just shows up this Man City side, and 3-0, I think it sums it up. They are full of confidence.
Lloris here again, Jamie?
Yeah, I mean, he's having a nightmare at the moment, but I think the whole defence is lacking confidence. It really is a team that's struggling in every front, defensively, attacking. But 3-0 is, I think, it's just a dream from City's point of view. It's always something that you want from a keeper making an assist. But when I look at this Man City side, I remember the Dutch team at the 70s playing total football. Players playing in different positions, everyone rotating, so hard to pick up, so hard to mark. And that's typical of what Man City are doing right now. The strikers playing in different areas. Gundogan makes a great run, and he just makes a fool of Sanchez. The little bit of strength there, then there's exquisite touch, and Sanchez tries to win it with his head. I think he's waiting for a wall to be lined in front of him.
It was just that touch there, and then this one here, just off balance. I don't know what he was trying to do there, but Ederson, what a pass! Seriously,
how can you kick it so far without hardly any effort? Look, it's effortless.
That's his second Premier League assist, Ederson. Even though I feel as though we've seen this before, because he does have that long-range passing down to the
It's just so easy for him. Like Jamie said, it was effortless. Yeah. The way he kicks the ball, the technique that he's got, it's just joy to watch, really is.
Gundogan, though, his third double in 5 games. He's never made double figures in terms of scoring at any stage of his career before, and he's done that between the start of December and now he's reached 11.
He's in the form of his life. You know, confidence, you know, it looked like he got a knock, so he had to come off, which is a massive blow for the team. But he just seems to have a freedom. I remember watching him early parts of his City career, and he would get into them areas, but he wouldn't be putting them away. He was more trying to get an assist, but he's confident now, and he really is coming to his own.
So 2 goals for Ilkay Gundogan in that 3-0 victory for Manchester City. It's the biggest Premier League defeat that Tottenham have had under Jose Mourinho. Here he is with Jeff Shreves.
Jose, what did you make of it? What do you call a modern penalty?
Modern penalty is the penalty where even if you touch with a nail inside of the box, can be a penalty. Of course, depends on the opponent, depends on the team. But for some, you touch with a nail is a penalty. Then you go to the VAR, and the VAR cannot deny that there was a touch. Sometimes with the toe, sometimes with the nail, sometimes with the nose. You cannot then deny that there was a contact. So that's what I call the modern penalties.
Well, Jose Mourinho effectively saying he thought it was a soft penalty, but was that decision why Tottenham lost the game?
No, they were outclassed in so many areas, and I look at a side now. I think they were top December the 15th. They're 14 points behind ManCity. When I looked at that team that was top, a lot of people talking about they could win the league. They're loving the way they play. Jose masterclasses, defensively sound, breathtaking on the break. And when I see this Spurs side right now, it's a shadow of that team. No pace going forward. I'm looking at Son. He's doing more defending and attacking. And this almost feels like the way they're playing right now is as a Jose masterclass. And they are really struggling.
Why such a difference, though? What's gone wrong?
He's tried to change. It feels that he's trying to make other people happy with the way he's playing. When they were doing well at the start in that stage, they were playing Sissoko and Højbjerg. It wasn't a joy to watch. I said it. I said I'm not enjoying this football, but it's winning for them. Now it's like he's almost trying to please the fans, and this isn't working. Rotating back fours all the time. Where does that bring anyone any confidence? And then he said they've made mistakes. Yeah, because you keep changing the back four every week. And that's what it feels like to me. It's a team that's lacking confidence, but he has to accept responsibility for that. It brings in Dele Alli and Gareth Bale. He wants them to bail him out, if you like. Why? He's been treating them badly. They've not been in the team, and now you're asking them to make a difference for you. That is not how modern football works. Players are like, no, not for me. You need to keep players on side, and Jose is making a habit right now of upsetting too many people that he needs as allies, not enemies.
Meanwhile, Manchester City are flying. In a word, Micah, is the title theirs this season?
Yes.
Look at that smile.
We don't have time for a longer answer, but you will get lots more reaction on Sky Sports News and right across our digital platforms. But up next, we are heading down to the South Coast. Aston Villa looking to make up some ground and get themselves closer to the top 4 again. They're up against the Brighton side, though, unbeaten in the last 5, looking to make it 6 for the first time since 1981.